Dear students, advocates, court officers and faculties, today the episode is Judgment Day. So in the mid and mid we are going to discuss a judgment of the Supreme Court and as well as the very famous high courts like Allahabad, High Court of Madras and Kerala High Court. Because these courts are very famous for its judgment. Okay, today what the judgment we are going to discuss is very important even for law students and those who are ready to enroll themselves as an advocates. Okay, and sometimes advocates may also face such a problem in the mid and mid. So, a judgment delivered on enrollment, denial of enrollment by a Bar Council of India. A person approached with an application to enroll himself as an advocate, but his application to become an advocate was rejected by the Bar Council. That is a case. Actually, this case happened once his enrollment application was rejected. He approached the Honorable Odisha High Court by way of a writ petition. He filed a writ petition and the court had the writ petition and the appeal was allowed. Why we are calling this as appeal? Because this is an appeal filed against the Bar Council of India. Because everyone knows that the Bar Council, they are statutory body in the state and country, okay. So, he preferred an appeal before the Odisha High Court against the Bar Council of India, which denied an access of becoming advocate after completion of a law degree. Okay. Very interesting case. In the Supreme Court of India Civil Appellate Jurisdiction, the case number is 85, Civil Appeal number 8571 of 2013. You may take note of it so that the person who is going to enroll himself as an advocate, and this case will help him if there is any problem in enrollment. Okay, the Bar Council of India is appellant here versus Rabi Shaw and ANR respondents. So these respondents are the advocates, whereas the appellant is Bar Council of India. Because the Bar Council of India preferred this appeal before the Honorable Supreme Court because of the reason that the Odisha High Court allowed these advocates to become an advocate. So being aggrieved, the Bar Council preferred an appeal before the Honorable Supreme Court. The Justice Honorable Sanjay Kumar delivered this judgment in which the appeal filed by the Bar Council was finally let me tell. We therefore have no hesitation in holding that the division bench was not justified in directing the enrollment of respondent number 1 as an advocate, despite the fact that he secured his law degree from a college which was not recognized or approved by BCI. The appeal is accordingly allowed. So the Bar Council here succeeded. So the persons who preferred this judgment, the person who preferred this writ petition before the Honorable High Court failed. Okay, we will see the reason behind it. Okay, the Supreme Court held in its decision in the 6th paragraph of the judgment, the earlier decision of this court in V. Sudhir Supra fell for consideration recently before a constitutional bench in Bar Council of India versus Boni Foy Law College and others. Civil Appeal number 969 of 2023, etc. So if anyone wants, you can go to this Civil Appeal number 969 of 2023 and peruse the judgment, because it was set aside. So they decided on 10/2/2023. Perusal of the Constitution Bench judgment reflects that the decision in V. Sudhir Supra was held to be not good law. So in the judgment, it was held by the justice, the bench, the court, or Honorable Supreme Court. The law laid down by the judgment of the previous one is not good law. Okay. The Constitution Bench held that the BCI's role prior to enrollment cannot be ousted, and the ratio decided in V. Sudhir Supra that it was not one of the statutory functions of the BCI to frame rules imposing pre-enrollment conditions was erroneous. So what was held in the previous judgment of the Supreme Court, the law framing capacity of a Bar Council of India was questioned. So this was an unsatisfactory situation to the judges who decided this case. Okay. So the Constitution Bench held that the BCI's role, that is not a good law. BCI's role to declare as a law framing authority is not a good one. Okay. It was declined, was erroneous. It was categorically held that section 49 read with section 24(3)(d) of the Act of 1961 vested BCI with the power of prescribe the norms for entitlement to be enrolled as an advocate, and in consequences the interdict placed by the decision in V. Sundar on the power of BCI could not be sustained. So in this case the judges didn't accept the view taken by the judges of the previous judgment, which said the Bar Council of India is not having any power to frame laws. Viewed thus, the rule framed by BCI requiring a candidate for enrollment as an advocate to have completed his law course from a college recognized, approved by BCI cannot be said to be invalid as was held in the impound order. So what these judges are saying in this judgment is there should be a recognition of Bar Council of India. If a law college is being run, if a candidate obtain a degree from a law college, it is to be recognized, it is to have been recognized by the Bar Council of India, or otherwise you are not entitled to the enrollment. This is the decision taken by the Honorable Supreme Court in this judgment. We therefore have no hesitation in holding that the division bench was not justified in directing the enrollment. So the division bench is the Odisha High Court, the bench directing the respondent number 1 as an advocate. So the enrollment directed was denied by the Honorable Supreme Court. The appeal is accordingly allowed, setting aside the order dated so and so. So the order passed by Honorable Odisha was set aside. So the enrollment to the candidate was denied by the Honorable Supreme Court because of the reason that the college, the institution was not recognized by the Bar Council of India. So the students and the advocates who are ready to enrollment is to be very clear as to, before going and selecting a college, you must keep in mind that that institution should have been recognized by the Bar Council of India. It is your duty to find out whether the college, the course conducted by the college is recognized by the Bar Council of India, or otherwise you will not be entitled to the enrollment. Please keep in mind that judgment. So today is the judgment day. Have a nice day. Subscribe, like and share this episode so that others also will be benefited and also the bell icon in the notification, so that you will be getting the other program telecasted by this channel. Thank you.